What's going on, YouTube? This is Carnell, the Tech Savvy Rider. Hey, today is Saturday. I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to go over, but today I'll be going over where I left off at, dealing with the wiring harness for getting ready to install my Rollin LEDs. This portion of the video will only be talking about the wiring harness, and I need y'all to pay attention to this particular video if you're trying to follow along and use the Rollin eyes on a gold wing or a slingshot. It's basically going to be this somewhat similar, so I need you to pay attention to what I'm telling you, dealing with these color codes. Alright, first thing first is when I'm talking about a LED, a Rollin eyes LED controller, this is what I'm talking about. This is a 1000 lead controller, Rollin eyes controller. Okay, it has a positive wire, negative wire that goes to your battery, and then it has the wiring harness connection for all the lights, which is your left, your right, your service lights, your brake lights, and your tail lights. I'll be going over that in a minute. When I'm talking about the wiring harness coming from the vehicle, going to the controller, I am talking about the Rollin eyes wire to vehicle kit. Alright, as you can see, it is a 1x6 pin connection that will be connecting from this end going to your wiring harness that's on your vehicle, and then this 6-pin connection will be going here to the Rollin eyes LED controller. All right, so I want to get that out of the way. So when I'm talking about you now, when I take this out the bag, as you can see, this wire to vehicle kit is only about 3 feet long. So when I'm talking about it, this is what I'm talking about. It's only 3 feet long, so you have to make an extension coming from your trailer connection, which is what I told you I was going to tuck up here in the corner up here. You have to make an extension for the wire to vehicle kit, so because it's only 3 feet long. I need to have this controller, and I decided to go ahead and hook it up to the front. I'm adding storage bag, fender storage bags to left and right front up there, and these will be going in my left fender storage box. I have a total of 4 of them. So if one box is 1000 leads, 4 boxes will give me 4000 leads, LEDs. So I will be going over that particular setup when I come to it. But like I said, today my purpose is to talk about the wiring harness, the color code, to make sure that we are all on the same sheet of music. All right, now as you can see, the wire to vehicle kit comes with 6 wires going to it: black, white, blue, green, yellow, and red. All right, now there's no color code specific dealing with wiring harnesses, especially on a motorcycle. So you have to understand what the manufacturer color code is versus whatever product color code you're dealing with. So you have to match it up. All right, coming from the trailer harness that I have installed, all right, the brown wire coming from the trailer harness is your left turn signal wire, but coming from the wire to vehicle kit, the left turn signal wire is black. So I have my wire to vehicle kit black going to my brown left turn signal, okay, to the wiring harness. I need y'all to keep up with these color codes, so if you're following along, you'll know exactly where these color codes go, where these wires go. All right, from the trailer, the right turn signal is yellow. But for the wire to vehicle kit going to the rolling eyes controller, that cable is blue. So I have my blue wire to vehicle kit going to my yellow wire for my trailer, which is both my right turn signal. Okay. The brake light. This is kind of confusing, but I'm going to try to explain it to you because the color codes are switched. For the trailer color code, the trailer hitch, the brake code, the brake color for the wire is blue. But for the rolling eyes controller wire to vehicle kit, that same brake wire is yellow. Now this is where it gets tricky. This is your brake trailer. This is the wire for the brake. Now you take the yellow from the trailer, it is the right turn signal. But for the rolling eyes light set, that right turn signal is blue. So it's like the right turn and the brake have switched back and forth between two color codes for the trailer and for the controller. So I hope y'all keeping up with this. So don't get them confused because they're the same color. You try to match them up. This is the way it got to be connected. Okay. Now, this is going to be confusing to a lot of people. So I'm going to try my best to explain it, what needs to happen here. Coming from the trailer, the green wire, coming from the trailer hitch or the trailer harness, the green wire is for your tail light. The green wire for your controller, for the rolling eyes controller, it is also green. So you have green going to green. That is the only matchup here that is exactly the same. The tail light and the tail light wire for the wiring harness for the trailer and the tail light wire for the wire to vehicle kit are both green. But check it out. Your tail light is a light that is on all the time. It is your red, your lights. It is red. On your wire to vehicle kit, you got another wire which is white. If you can see it here, it's white. On the wire to vehicle kit, that white wire is your headlights or your service lights. So what you have to do is you have to make a Y connection for your tail light, connecting the tail light from the trailer along with the headlight from the rolling eyes light set. You have to connect them together and then back it up, and the Y port, the green wire going to the green. So in other words, you're trying to get your headlights and your tail lights connected, but you need to set it up in a wire connection, Y type of connection, because you cannot twist these two connections on the wire controller, wire to vehicle controller. You cannot twist these two together and then connect it to the tail light. So you cannot hook your white, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. You cannot hook your white and green together coming from your wire to vehicle kit and twisting them up and then try to tie them off and then have it going to the green, to the tail light, because what you just did was you just twisted your headlights and your tail lights together. So if you have a malfunction with your tail light on the trailer, then you will also have a malfunction with the headlights from the rolling eyes, because you have just combined these two together. You need to have them separated like I did here. So I have a Y connection going to my tail light for my wiring harness for my trailer, connecting my headlights from my wire to vehicle kit, they're connected together. So in other words, my tail light and my headlight are connected together, and then in the wire portion, the tail lights from the trailer is going back up. So in other words, you trying to make the headlights and the tail light, the headlights and the tail light connect to the tail light wire. But you cannot twist these two together. You have to make a separate connection, and you do it the best way you can. You use a pigtail, you can clamp into the connection, but whatever you do, do not bring those two wires together from the wiring harness, the wire to vehicle kit, and tie them off together and then have it going. And if you do it that way, you'll have a malfunction. If you have a malfunction with the headlights or tail lights, and vice versa, it'll be the same effect for the other one. So if you have problems with the headlight, you're gonna have a problem with the tail light. And this way, you'll know exactly what is wrong. So if I'm having problems with my headlights, then I have to come to my headlight wire. If I'm having problems with my tail light, then I come to my tail light wire. They are not actually connected together using a Y connection. So you make your Y connection the best way you can. All right. Now, in the wire to vehicle kit, there is another color code, which is red. All right. There's another color code coming from the trailer, which is white, which is ground. Okay. This is the only cable coming from the trailer connection, wiring trailer connection, that you will not use. Put it off to the side. You can ground it if you want to, but it's not required because your rolling eyes light set will not be using it. What your rolling eyes light set will be using is a red connection, and this connection will be coming from the battery, going back up to the front of the vehicle to a flip switch, and then from that flip switch coming back to the rolling eyes wire to vehicle kit, connecting to the red wire here. So like I said, I'll be going over all of that when I come to it, but right now my whole purpose is to get you familiar with the color code for the wiring trailer harness and the color code for the wire to vehicle kit for the rolling eyes light set. So I'll be going over the controller more in depth when I get to it, but right now my whole purpose is to just simply give you the color code. So one more time real quick. Brown wire from the trailer light wiring kit is for your left turn signal. It'll be connecting to the black on the wiring to vehicle kit. Coming from the trailer harness, your brake light is blue. That same brake light for your wire to vehicle kit is yellow. Coming from the trailer wiring harness, right turn is yellow. That same one would be blue going to the wire to vehicle kit. One more time. The tail light is green. The tail on the wire harness for the trailer is green. The wire harness for the tail light for the wire to vehicle kit is also green. But you need to make a pigtail connection or a clamp connection for the headlight, which is white, coming from the wire to vehicle kit, going back to the trailer wiring kit, wiring harness, wire, the green wire, because it is also going to be used as your service lights for the rolling eyes controller. So make sure you see how I did it, and you do it the best way you know how, or the best way you think that is, more that is better for you. But just simply don't take these two wires and twist them together from the wire to vehicle kit and then plug it up to the tail light. Like I said, a malfunction occur. You won't know if it's the headlights or tail lights if you do it that way. Other than that, I hope I explained that to you the best way I can. From what I'm going to do now is tuck my wires up, loom it, and run these wires all the way back up to the front. I got my neighbor coming over. He's going to help me. He's going to install my fender bags, and I give I'll make a video on him doing that. We're gonna install the saddlebag on it. So everything is here. You just gotta put everything together and go from there. So now everything for the Slingshot is here. The saddlebags, the fender kit, the over the top, I can't even think of the name of the the sling shade. All that is here. So we'll be going over all that. So just stay tuned, and we'll get these videos going. It's hot, so don't expect for me to be very specific on what I'm doing, because I'm trying to just give you some basic ideas and let you run with it yourself. Other than that, that's my spiel for the day. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.